Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. We have some really awesome news to get into and a few blue posts. One of them went under the radar, and another one is one of the biggest things Blizzard has ever done as a company and sort of casted the biggest mass resurrection that we have ever seen in history, mainly about the hardcore and the DDoS attacks. But before we get into that, let's talk about the Season of Discovery massive PvP change. So I'm going to flip it over here, and as we can see right here, it says Season of Discovery March 20th. This went out 5 days ago. I had no idea that this went live, but it says the up to 50% increase in battlegrounds has been removed for HP, and then the global damage reduction to spells in PvP has been increased to 50% physical and 60% magic reductions. Was 25 and 40%. They did a lot of this in Phase 2 and 3, just sort of tweak it, make it better, as well as Phase 4 with the Blackrock Mountain event, and they have tried really hard to tweak it and make it good. I'd imagine they've just been collecting data to get this, and then it says essentially players should now have 50% more effective health in PvP against both physical and magic damage in the open world, and PvP in Battlegrounds should feel unchanged. So a lot of changes to this. Hopefully this number is good. I am deeply concerned about going into Phase 8. The last thing that I want to see is a bunch of raids, a bunch of people just sitting there at Tyr's Hand Gate or the New Avalon Gate and just sitting there all day and ruining the experience for people. Crusader Strike is the biggest NA server, and it is the PvP server, as well as with OnlyFangs coming over here and making a whole bunch of characters. I am deeply worried about how this might impact it. Hopefully it is fine. Hopefully they learn their lesson from Phase 3 and we have some kind of things to help us out there, but I'm just a little concerned about this going into it. I've expressed this in multiple videos, but hopefully this is a step in the right direction to make PvP more enjoyable and allow players to actually be able to do it. Obviously, I'm sure there will be more class tweaking that is needed to be done. I honestly have thought hard about a solution to sort of get out there for PvP, and the only thing I got is this, or PvP power and resilience being added as a stat. But it's just, I don't know, it just feels weird and classic to have to do that, and then it also just kind of makes the gear not very good. But those are my opinions on the PvP change, where we're headed, and hopefully they did a great job. Now, let's switch it over and talk about the craziest thing that I think I've seen Blizzard do in a very, very long time. So, in response to the DDoS attacks, greetings. Recently, we've experienced unprecedented disrupted denial of service DDoS attacks that impacted many Blizzard game services, including hardcore realms, with the singular goal of disrupting players' experience. As we continue our work to strengthen the resilience of WoW realms and our rapid response team, we are taking steps to resurrect player characters that were lost as a result of these attacks. Unlike many other ways characters can die in hardcore, DDoS attacks are an intentionally malicious effort made by third-party bad actors, and we believe the severity and results of the DDoS attacks specifically warrant a different response. In the future, Blizzard may elect, at our sole discretion, to revive hardcore characters that perish in a mass event which we deem inconsistent with the integrity of the game, such as a DDoS attack. Our broader stance on character restorations or deaths appeals has not changed. To be clear, we do not intend to revive characters which have died due to server disconnects, lag spikes, gameplay bugs, or any other reason. Blizzard customer supporters cannot assist with these issues related to characters who died on hardcore realms. Thank you, as always, for your feedback. Clay Stone, Associate Production Director of Classic WoW. So me personally, before we go down and talk about the comments, I think this is one of the best changes that the best thing they could have done in this situation. It is an unprecedented situation. It's very very unique as well, and I know thousands and thousands of players died. I will show you a clip of my experience during the DDoS test because I was actually streaming. I'm doing my own separate little hardcore challenge where I'm trying to do it raw dog and solo self-found, so no add-ons, no anything, just out there doing it and blasting. So I want to show you this clip right here. This is me during this. This was some of the best gameplay that I did, but I logged in DC'd. I had a 1 HP here. I go ahead and hamstring that mob. I keep running. I hit it with a really sticky glue right here, and then I bandage so the searing totem doesn't kill me. Then we continue. We dodge that stealth mob right there with, some finesse. My heart was beating so fast here, and then we see another stealth mob come out right at the end here where I have to swerve over. So just phenomenal play. And what I want you guys to look at right here is just all the people dying. So as you can see, this is the death log, and this is just for me reconnecting. So you will see just a flood of deaths right here. This has nothing to do with OnlyFangs. This has nothing to do with the other people. These are just all people dying. So you can just see the death log go bam, 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 bam. So this is just a pure malicious attack right here that is completely unfair, unwarranted. I got very lucky and blessed that I survived, that I played that essentially perfect and some of the best gameplay I have done personally. But I just wanted to share my experience where I'm at and how I feel about this because, extreme attacks require extreme solutions. You don't really, this isn't the normal everyday. It's not like DDoSes are happening all the time. It was a specific attack designed to do a specific thing and ruin the game for a certain amount of people. So anyway, let's go and look at some replies because this has been controversial. So this is this is sort of the other way. It says, well, there goes the rules for hardcore. SMH death is permanent unless you're a streamer. If this didn't happen to OnlyFans, Blizzard wouldn't have done anything. DDoS attacks are horrible, but it's a risk you take when you play hardcore. This is just an absolutist take. Nothing is absolute. Everything is in the gray. This is a terrible thing, and as you saw, all those people were affected. Everyone in that death log that you saw, none of them were the OnlyFangs raid. This was on Saturday. This was when they were attempting to start their raid. It wasn't even that. So a lot of people are saying, fine by me if you care. Don't care if you love or hate OnlyFangs. They did not deserve to go down like that. Great decision. A correct exception to the rule. Thanks. They think catering to streamers. Once again, so many other people were affected, and all of those people were resurrected. It is not a specific streamer thing. Sure, the streamer influence and people seeing that is why it is on their radar in the first place. Sure, you might get that. But at the same time, you can also argue that the DDoS attack might not have happened because there weren't any streamers and there weren't this amazing spotlight being shined on hardcore. Hardcore is the biggest classic WoW there is right now, and it is not even close. I do the weekly number videos. I've been slacking because Phase 8 launched, but looking at them and just comparing layers, hardcore is at 10 to 15 layers every day, all the time. And even SoD Anniversary, they're at 3 to 4 during the day normally. So it is a massive influx of people, a massive amount of people playing their game. And when something unprecedented like this occurs, I genuinely believe that this was the right call. There are tons more comments of people going back and forth about this, but I've been asked about my opinion on it, even though I'm not a part of that or doing anything with it. So I just wanted to share this news and give you guys my honest feedback. I think it is a really good decision. Obviously, it is not without drawback, but you have to ask yourself, why did it happen? I've done hardcore when it launched fresh, and I never experienced that DDoS attack when they did the official one. I did it when the add-on was popular as well, so I've done hardcore a few times, and I have never seen any malicious DDoS attack like this because there are just so many people playing. So I think it is the best choice that Blizzard could have made in the situation they were given, and I understand why some people might be frustrated, but tons of normal non-content creators, non-streamers, they got their characters resurrected. They were straight up rezzed, and I think that is a really good thing to see. It's not just the creators, it's not just that. So very important for you guys to take note of that and be aware of that. But just my thoughts and opinions. If you disagree, definitely drop it down below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. But until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey you. Yes you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.